Hot Wheels skates. Yes, they had more of these, and they were actually cheaper than the original ones I bought. So these are only like, I think, $2. They got the names on the back. Thank you, because it was such a hard time trying to figure out what I had last time. So if I get the checklist, I can mark off the ones I have. This one on the front, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be on the back. Oh, no, it is. Thank you so much, Hot Wheels, for starting to print these things on the back as well, because I had the hardest time trying to put these videos up, because even the Hot Wheels site, they didn't have enough picture information for what was what, and it was really, really annoying. So this is the Bone Shaker car, and I noticed that at my Walmart when they reset, there's absolutely none of these, and I think it's because if you're a Hot Wheels collector, you don't want skateboards. If you're a skateboard collector, you don't want Hot Wheels. I'm one of those weirdos that likes both. Just I am. We got C Hunter. Where's Hunter? I don't see him. All right. So that's the board. It's a really good board because it sounds like a surfing thing. This one is HGT 71. And the board is chromed. Let's take it off and get a look at these different things. First off, most of the people who come to my channel are more Hot Wheel car collectors than anything. Or as far as between those two things, I don't play with fingerboards. I just use them as props, basically. I like the skull on it. It's chromed. The top part is the metal. I like that paint on there. There's a lot of paint on there. Tampo on the top. Looks like a shark eating something. Or it looks like more like one of those lantern fish, actually. So the sandwich is made out of a top blue metal, chrome for the seats, the motor, and parts in the back, as well as the skull on the front, and then black pressed on the bottom. So we got a 3-piece sandwich. We got big, huge wheels, and let's see how well this thing rolls. Now this is that bumpy table, and I didn't get the Hot Wheels tracks out. Pretty good, not bad. Let's see how well it parks well. And it is a really beautiful car. I have a lot of different versions of this, whether it be like the, what is it, the Lego type things. I think they're called Mega now. It's not Mega Constructs. And then I got a few more of these as well. So I really like this car. I think it's a very 50s looking car. This particular model is made in Indonesia. It's called the Bone Shaker, and it doesn't have a release date on there when it was first released, but we know that it has been changed over the years. Like, I think the tailpipes were at one time up. The skull was actually bigger at one time. So they have changed this actual Bone Shaker over years, or it may have been called Bone Rattler in the past. Who knows? I know that the basic premise of it has been around since the beginning. I think it's one of the very first ones they ever made. Was the Bone Shaker. Sorry, my voice is about to go. Now, these shoes are pretty cool. I like the color okay. The violet against the teal looks pretty good. The bottoms come off so you can slide them onto the skateboard. So if you are a player, you would probably put your little fingers in there and play with it. I'm not, so I don't really do that. So you stick like this on the skateboard, and you stick your fingers there, and you would like pretend like you're, skateboarding, and it holds on to it, so you can do all kinds of crazy tricks like handstand. But what I do is I let these guys have them. And the shoes, well, they're too small for Ken, which is really stupid for Mattel. Mattel, you do know that if you put things in Hot Wheels that will relate to Barbie, people will go out of their way to buy them. So if you want people to buy these, I would recommend you make them just right for Ken or for Barbie. But they're in that in-between size that is only really held by Kevin and Scott and a few other of the smaller than Ken dolls, right? Male dolls. I heard that some other girl dolls have a feet that big. So El Gato goes skating. So let's see. It is way too big to be a skateboard for her, because my skateboard, trust me, I know this from experience, when it comes up, it hits me right there sometimes. And yeah. So my skateboard, this is like probably, she's 4 inches. Probably this is a skateboard more for an 8-inch figure. All right, let's look at the bottom. It has chrome blue. Hot Wheels logo is fading out right there. And that is definitely a lantern fish. I think that's what they call them, is lantern fish. I've never seen one in real life, but I've seen them in pictures and on videos. And the trucks move like this. I bought a Lego thing recently. It said it has real moving parts, and I thought it meant that the steering wheel was connected to the trucks, I guess you can say, but it just did this like a skateboard. I was like, that's not the same. That's false advertisement. Because trucks on a skateboard do this. Because when you lean one way or the other, like when you're like street surfing, you just, you know, you're going down a hill, you want these to be loose. Now, if you're not a street surfer, like I was a street skater, I wasn't a street surfer so much, and you just do, I don't know, with ramps, I just kept them like it is. I might have tightened them up a little bit to get on ramps, but I hardly ever got on ramps. Like there was a place we used to go to, and then a bunch of rednecks burned it down because they were getting up there drunk, I guess. But it was an abandoned gym to an abandoned school, and we used to go skating there all the time. And my voice is about shot, so thank you for those who paid attention, and give yourself an A. All right, so thank you for those who are hanged out with me this time, and I hope to see you later. If not here, maybe there, but hopefully I'll see you in the air.